I've noticed that once a man and a woman have problem in the house, the next thing or the next advice you hear people telling her is to pack her things, carry your children and go, or pack your things, leave your children for your husband to train, because it's both of you that have the children. But people dishing out that advice, have you asked yourself if this particular woman have a family? If this particular woman have people that can sponsor her, eventually if she carry her children and leave? There are so many single mothers out there that are suffering so much to take care of their children because they don't have any business, they don't have any job to do, nowhere to get money. And maybe their family members have abandoned her also. So looking left and right, she does not have anywhere to lean on or anywhere to depend on. So that is why most times if you see some of these women suffering in marriage and don't want to go out, sometimes it's because they have looked left and right and they don't have where to get help from. That is what is still keeping them. And secondly, for a woman to leave her husband's house, I think it is when beating is involved or fighting, carrying sharp objects. If it's about emotional torture, I'm not sure it is a wise thing for a woman to carry her children and leave unplanned, without a business, without a job, without anybody to sponsor her. If it is about emotional torture, my sister, you can manage your emotion. Nigeria is already too hard for everybody. So if it is coming for emotion, I don't see anything wrong about not enduring that emotion, at least for your children to be eating in that house, especially if that man is still providing food. You have to endure that emotional torture for your children to be eating, for your children to be going to school, for your children to look healthy. Because if you leave that house, your children will not be eating, your children will not be going to school, you too yourself, you will not look healthy, and your children will be lean. Everybody will be asking if they are okay. You even look like someone who is losing her mind, because if you don't have money, you will look unkempt, you will be thinking so much, even you will lose yourself. That's the truth. So if it is just about emotional torture, my sister, remain there. Remain there. Don't allow any advice to pull you out from that place that you are managing yourself. He's not cheating, he's not beating you. Endure the emotional torture, my sister. Country is hard already. If you are able to endure this country, is it emotional torture you cannot endure? The emotional torture could be that maybe he does not give you face the way he used to give you face before. Maybe he does not laugh with you. Maybe he does not just do things the way he used to do it with you before. That's the only thing he might be doing, Nabi. Okay, if you do it, you carry your face now. You stay on your own lane. You don't even know, maybe there is no money in his pocket, or maybe he's finding things difficult. There are some men that don't know how to explain things to their wives. There are some men that don't like opening up, thinking that if they open up to you, you might laugh at them, or you might carry them and go and be telling your own family member, or one thing, or you might discuss them with your friends. Because men always believe that women talk so much and they want to protect their ego by all means. So don't just take advice anyhow. Just because you heard that somebody left the house because of emotional torture, you too, you want to carry your children and leave the house because of emotional torture. You that don't have anybody that can train children for you. You that don't have any job. You that don't have any business. You don't even have a house to go. Maybe it's even your father's house in the village that you pack your children to go and stay and start suffering. That suffer that you are going to suffer is going to even give you more emotional torture than the one you are passing through in your husband's house. Just think about what I just said now. Just weigh the two coins and see if that decision you are about taking is what you are supposed to take. Check the benefits and the suffering that you are going to be facing if you leave that man's house. This is a little advice that I have for you, okay? So if you enjoyed this video, click the share button, and if you are yet to follow this page, hit the follow button. Okay guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.